It wasn't pretty, but somehow I made it through, and I ain't forget a thing. Had holes in my shoes, but the ground knew my name. Every step I took was soaked in shame. Hand-me-down hopes with a tear in the sleeves, but I wore 'em proud, even when I couldn't believe. Teacher said I had a future if I just applied. Didn't know how to fill a form, but I learned to survive. Lunch line skips, heart too thin. Praying the noise outside ain't breaking. Rain hit the roof, I ain't run, I stayed. Turn all the hurt in the lines I laid. Grew through the cracks, didn't break, I bent. Still standing tall like I never went. Rain hit the roof, I ain't run, I stayed. Turn all the hurt in the lines I laid. Grew through the cracks, didn't break, I bent. Still standing tall like I never went. Mama lit candles when the power went out. We called it dinner in the dark. She laughed through the doubt. No silver spoons, just paper plates. Dreams taped up on walls that flake. Used to sketch escapes in my spiral pad with lyrics I wrote while the world went bad. Didn't talk much, but I had lines. Turned silence into verses that aged like wine. Storms in my chest, but I still found breath, even when I felt one step from death. I ain't got gold, but I got my name, and I never once backed out the flame. Used to watch my breath in the morning frost. Now I breathe deep knowing what it cost. Ain't about fame, it's about peace. A moment of calm where the voices cease. No chain on my neck, just scars on my back. Earned them all from love, from lack. Every lie I swallowed, every tear I hid. Built the man I am from the kid I was to the ones who feel unseen. Your time's not lost. The cracks let truth in. Rain hit the roof, I ain't run, I stayed. Turned all the hurt in the lines I laid. Grew through the cracks, didn't break, I bent. Still standing tall like I never went. Rain hit the roof, I ain't run, I stayed. Turned all the hurt in the lines I laid. Grew through the cracks, didn't break, I bent. Still standing tall like I never went. So if you see me smiling, know I earned that grin. Wasn't born lucky, I learned to win. Not through shortcuts, but through every single mile.
Yeah. This one's for the days we scribbled dreams on receipts. For the nights we built castles out of breath and belief. Let's go. Back when rent ran late, but the hopes came first. Talking like we own the world, no need to rehearse. Mic hanging in the closet, beat crackling in the wires. One pair of kicks, one mission, aim higher. Mama said, don't forget who you are in the climb. So I traced it in ink, bar after line. Didn't break laws, just crack routines. Didn't need shine to feel seen.
It's the blueprints that I breathe, the scars and the bone. Every fall in the dark brought a quieter calm. Try to box me in, I'll draw the escape. I don't run from limits, just reshape.
Friends faded like fog at the dawn. Smiles hid the weight we leaned on. Cutting ties with habits, not people. But truth burns in hands, it ain't equal. Silence hit louder than speech, and kindness ain't weak, it teaches. Kept the journal tight like armor. Some thoughts too raw for drama. I remember when enough was a flickering mark. We ran, then stalled, then ran through dark. Feeding visions with crumbs of spark. Midnight plans, free trial dreams. Still building on fractured beams. We weren't born kings, but we learned what royalty means. No shortcuts in this maze, just detours that teach and blaze. Cut through chaos with borrowed grace. Can't edit hunger from a face. Didn't fake the weight, we wore it. Didn't mute the pain, we scored it. If I fall tomorrow, that's fine. I stood today and drew my line.
The scars and the bone. Every fall in the dark brought a quieter calm. Try to box me in, I'll draw the escape. I don't run from limits, just reshape.
Look, worth ain't numbers or names and lights. It's what you carry when no one's right. I built mine with pauses and pain, not with filters or borrowed fame. So I raise a toast to every no, to the days I bet and still didn't fold. I don't wear crowns, I wear clarity, cause real ones move with sincerity. The final word ain't loud, it's earned. It's peace where the anger burn. And if this is all I leave behind, let the words breathe, line by line.
Blueprints in
Subtle gestures, encrypted lines, reading thoughts through vacant signs. Missing pieces feeling misaligned, expressions twisted, meanings undefined. Late night dialogue, silent streams, communications trapped in dreams. Voice uncertain, soul redeems. Find clarity in whispering.
There's freaking frequencies, unspoken words, mysteries, connecting through uncertainties, in hidden frequencies.
Cryptic minds, thoughts concealed. Every heartbeat, truths revealed. Secrets passing, locked and sealed. Silent language never repealed. Stories tangled, coded deep. Misunderstood, emotions steep. Translate feelings a distant leap. Words unspoken, truths we keep.
Hidden freaking frequencies, unspoken words, mysteries, connecting through uncertainty, in hidden frequencies.
Conversations lost, translation missed. Feelings tangled, emotions dismissed. Coded hearts and quiet assist. Signals vague, resist, insist. Expressions fade, meanings drift. Puzzle solved through narrative shift. Silent letters, intentions lift. Searching deeply, feelings sift.
Speak clearly,
Intention shown,
find meaning,
make feelings known.
break silence,
This truth our own,
decoding hearts.
together grown. Lines unspoken, clarity found. Silent feelings becoming sound. Hidden layers and thoughts unbound. Understanding in depths profound. Hearts connecting, lost no more. Expressions open, souls explore. Finally clear, breaking core. Feelings free, sincerity.
Hidden frequencies, unspoken words, mysteries, connecting through uncertainty, in hidden frequencies.
Crossfires, candlelight, birds dressed undefined. Crossfires, candlelight, birds dressed undefined.
Text threads complicated, feelings encrypted, understated, faces unread, narrative unclear, heartbeats coded, atmosphere austere, mental walls up, defenses activated, conversation stored, meanings truncated, pulse uncertain, sentences incomplete, disconnected nodes, realities discrete.
Caught up in this crossfire, words lost, feelings means expire. Talk in circles can't inspire. Burn bridges, love retires. Burn bridges.
Misread signs, emotional encryption, dialogue fractured, caught in contradiction. Speaking codes, phrases misconstrued, sentiments hidden, silently subdued. Tension rises, dialogue stall, encrypted emotions behind every call. Messages subtle, whispers intense, feelings masked, sitting in dents.
In this crossfire, words lost, feelings inks expire. Talk in circles can't inspire. Burn bridges, love retires. Burn bridges.
Disconnected vibes, speaking cryptic tongues, emotional warfare, damage to the lungs, silence louder, misinterpretation, words unspoken, hidden frustration, increasing confusion, coded intentions, feelings in prison, emotional detention, battling semantics, meanings distorted, truth unclear, feelings unsupported.
Say it clearly, break these chains, find the truth, release these pains. Voices raw, let's regain, clear the smoke, heal these strains.
Complex puzzles, emotional maze, miscommunication, foggy haze, encrypted dialogues, meanings compressed, signals tangled under duress, speaking plainly, clarity desired, hidden layers, honesty required, dropping facades, sincerity reveals, finally honest, realness
Caught up in this crossfire, time to speak, rise higher, clear words, what hearts inspire, truth spoken, love's inspire, burn bridges. Late night text till I'm decoding, your words feel encrypted, emotions loading. Check, decoding vibes, emotional codes, stories left untold, each page erodes. Your heart encrypted, I'm feeling exposed. I say more than sentences composed. Dial tones cold, frequencies fade. Send a message, can't tell if conveyed. Broken pieces, puzzles we made. Speak in silence, the language we trade.
I'm losing meaning. What are we saying? Misunderstood, two hearts betraying. Conversations break, lost translating. Every phrase unclear, slowly fading. Lost in translation. Words with no relation. Feelings in rotation. Miscommunication.
Disconnected calls, ghosted scenes, minds distant, tell me what it means. Codes changing, emotional screens, encrypted text, silent routines. Second guessing words, intentions unclear. Reading signals wrong, anxiety near. Messages vanish, letters disappear. Can we clarify, escape this fear?
I'm losing meaning. What are we saying? Misunderstood, two hearts betraying. Conversations break, lost translating. Every phrase unclear, slowly fading. Lost in translation. Words with no relation. Feelings in rotation. Miscommunication.
Hold up, decoding feels like espionage. Emotions camouflage, dialogue sabotage. Truth hidden deep, conversations montage. Encrypted souls, emotional barrage. Misread feelings, unclear narratives. Stories fragment, unspoken adjectives. Reading into silence, interpretatives. Our connection blurred, subjective perspectives.
Tell me now, say it clear. Need your truth, keep it near. Find the words and this fear. Speak openly, sincere.
Every sentence I speak, feeling incomplete. Lines misunderstood, clarity obsolete. Translation missing, a bond bittersweet. Find a common language, let the meanings meet. Letters rearranging emotional street. Lost in subtleties, words discreet. Reconnect again, our story concrete. Speak clearly now, let our hearts repeat.
We're lost in translation. Words with no relation. Feelings in rotation. Miscommunication.
I'm speaking truths, but it's lost in translation. Heart on my sleeve, buried deep in conversation.
Pages turn fast, life's a mystery novel. Words tangled up, finding meaning is colossal. Vision clear, eyes wide, but my message stays unclear. Trying to speak louder, but nobody wanna hear. Can't decode feelings, encrypted emotions. Navigating silence, stuck in mental motions. Hidden scripts written out, forgotten on shelves. Reading between lines, misunderstood by ourselves.
Like we're lost in translation. Feeling stuck up, no relation. Searching meanings, new foundation. Broken lines in this conversation.
Puzzles in my head, riddles without clues. Everything I say turns into old news. Broken dialogues, meanings disconnected. Reflections vague, so unprotected. Confusing paragraphs, intentions uncertain. Deep feelings masked behind every assertion. Dialects different, silence louder than words. Messages fade like whispers unheard.
Feels like we're lost in translation. Feeling stuck up, no relation. Searching meanings, new foundation. Broken lines in this conversation.
We're speaking truths, but it's misunderstood. Heart speaking clearly, if only we could. Translations fail, barriers strong. Misreading signs, signals gone wrong. Pen to paper, yet my story incomplete. Expressions vanish, caught on repeat. Language barrier, yet we speak the same tongue. Miscommunication got emotions feeling numb. Subtitles missing, no captions appear. Voice fading softly, the meaning sincere. Struggling to break through invisible walls. Truth spilling out, but nobody calls.
Feels like lost in translation. Feeling stuck up, no relation. Searching meanings, new foundation. Broken lines in this conversation.
Dictionary failed, definitions lost meaning. Truth in my voice, but nobody believing. Chapters unfinished, my narrative unclear. Silent paragraphs leaving blanks right here. Conversations jumbled, frequencies crossed. Trying to connect, but feelings got lost. Misinterpretations turning love into doubt. My verses speaking clear, but the meaning left out.
Still speaking truths, lost in translation.
Heart still searching, no explanation. Conversations tangled, needing salvation. We're writing love stories, lost in translation.
Sending thoughts on paper planes. Message fade, nothing remains. Letting go, floating away. Words we couldn't say.
Drafted dreams written down, letters that you never read. Minor novel chapters hidden, verses trapped inside my head. Paper edges, torn emotions, burning bridges, lines unsaid. Narrative escaping me, ink dripping, deeper tread. Writing stories no one's heard, unsent letters leave the earth. Release tension, flying free, no reply, uncertain word. Communication, broken dialogue, token, speak my truth. Hope you catch the hidden meanings, coded lines beneath my youth.
Paper planes flying far from me, carry secrets no one sees. Hope you're catching what they mean. Paper planes, distant dreams.
Crumble pages fill my past memories I can't erase, spilling ink across the canvas. Words collide, displace vision unclear. Dialogue misunderstood, rephrase, floating freely, reaching higher. Emotions interlace, navigating turbulence. Confidence evaporates, dropping verses in the wind. Letting fate administrate, out of reach. Distant thoughts, lessons learned resonate. Freedom found, letting go, patterns I deactivate.
Paper planes flying far from me, carry secrets no one sees. Hope you're catching what they mean. Paper planes, distant dreams.
Stream of consciousness spilling, no structure to define. Thoughts chaotic, unapologetic, redesign. Letters scatter, painting stories. Canvas undefined, writing therapy. Lines fall, clarity refined. Elevate my messages, bottled up, now release. Origami poetry, floating gently, mental peace. Destinations unknown, every folder fresh release. Healing through expression, every letter brings relief.
Throw my words into the sky, let emotions freely fly. If you find them passing by, hope they help you realize.
wordsmith, crafting paper flight, never landing, no regrets. Every thought a vivid lesson, fold them up, release my debts, symbolizing growth. Ambitions, airborne future bets. Rhymes become my passengers, speak my truth, silhouettes. Visualize horizons, clear distance set, free my mind. Spoken silence, folded lines, deeper truth, intertwined, floating journeys infinite. Free myself, redesign, paper planes, my therapy, liberation redefined.
Paper planes float endlessly, drifting far beyond belief. Set them free, a sweet relief. Paper planes, now I'm at peace.
Yeah. Mic check 1, 2. Turn it up. Just a little. I came from the edge with a mind full of wires, thoughts sparking like circuits, feet moving through tires. Life taught lessons in the break of the dawn. Had to learn how to walk where the welcome was gone. No silver spoons, just a fork in the path. They laughed at the dream, I just doubled the math. No peace in my rear view, no fear in my chest. I write in the margins where truth never rests. Turn the volume past 10 when the world gets cold. Let the beat talk loud, let the words take hold. If they doubted my voice, I just sharpen the sound. I ain't here for the crown, I'm just holding my ground. Heart like a furnace, scars like a map. Pages and pencils replaced with a slap of reality. Yeah, it hits when it hits, but I duck, dodge, weave, then I tighten the grip every setback. Just a setup for rise, kept my vision straight clear through the smoke and the lies. You could test my will, you could stretch my skin, but the soul don't fold, it was born to win. Keep your lanes, I'm building a road out of syllables and rhythm and the weight I told. This ain't pain, it's purpose on the mic, no disguise. I'm the voice that remains when the silence dies. Turn the volume past 10 when the world gets cold. Let the beat talk loud, let the words take hold. If they doubted my voice, I just sharpen the sound. I ain't here for the crown, I'm just holding my ground. So when the lights dim low and the crowd goes mute, no, I gave it all clean, no need for dispute. It's the fire in the verse that they never could douse, and the truth in the bars they could never shut out.
Tried to run before I could stand. Carried weight they never planned. Grew up fast, forgot to feel. Now I'm searching for something real.
Used to count cracks in the ceiling, each one a question I kept sealed in. Dad's code on the back of a chair. He was gone, but his silence stayed there. Mama worked nights, eyes like glass. Learned early some things don't last. Lunches were quiet, school even worse. I made friends with the pain first.
Splinters in the frame, grew around the strain. Every year I changed, but the hurt stayed the same. Told myself it's fine, put my truth in lines. Now I'm just a name with splinters in the frame.
I remember birthdays with no call. One slice of cake, a sugar wall. Neighbors smiled but never asked, so I learned to hide behind a mask. Some nights I'd talk to the fan, pretend it heard, pretend it understands. Told myself you gotta be strong, but being strong don't mean you belong. I used to wish on rusted coins, throw 'em down a drain that never joined. All my dreams sat on the shelf, cause I was scared to know myself. In the frame, grew around the strain. Every year I changed, but the hurt stayed the same. Told myself it's fine, put my truth in lines. Now I'm just a name with splinters in the frame. I used to think love was earned, like if I fixed myself they'd return. Now I know some people leave, and not all pain needs to grieve. I write to the kid I used to be. Sorry you had to raise me, But even cracked glass catches sun, and broken boys still learn to run. Splinters in the frame, not looking for the flame. Just want a place to lay the blame and say my name without shame. Splinters in the frame, grew around the strain. Every year I changed, but the hurt stayed the same. Told myself it's fine, put my truth in lines. Now I'm just a name with splinters in the frame. Started from the cracks in the wall, built my name when I had nothing at all. One stone, two hands, no magic trick. I laid it down brick by brick.
They used to walk past like I ain't exist. Now they scroll through posts, they barely resist. I was the kid with the headphones tight, notebook full of truth, no need to write polite. Kept my circle small, kept my voice raw. Didn't need applause to know what I saw. Every yell I took became part of my plan. I don't count regrets, I count where I stand. Less than wake up early, I still read. Dream so loud, can't rest my head. Talk is cheap, silence real. I spill what most don't dare to feel. Built from lessons, not from luck. I turn setbacks into a drug, no gas. Still rolling with grind while they stall on what they left behind.
Brick by brick, I made my name. Rain or shine, I stayed the same. From broken bones to bad routines, I lit my path with gasoline. Brick by brick, I broke the mold. Stories lived out better than told. I won't stop, can't counterfeit. I built my soul bit by bit. Bit by bit.
No label ever wrote my worth. No cosign ever gave me birth. I crawled through mud with purpose clear, and still I rise, no chandelier. They flex dreams, I flex scars. They write dreams, I spit stars. I've been too real for comfort zones, too built for trends or borrowed tones. No handouts, no favors called. I plant seeds where others stalled.
Late nights with the ceiling low, mind on fire, but the world said no. Still I carved it word by word, in a room where no one heard. Kept that rhythm in my chest, didn't need much, just gave my best.
I ain't bitter, just better with time. Crafted in pressure, shaped by a climb. You can't fake real, can't fake tone. My roots too deep for a shallow phone. Talk legacy, I talk day one. Work ain't done until I'm gone. So I pace slow, but move with fire. Building towers, barbed with wire.
Brick by brick, I made my name. Rain or shine, I stayed the same. From broken bones to bad routines, I lit my path with gasoline. Brick by brick, I broke the mold. Stories lived out better than told. I won't stop, can't counterfeit. I built my soul brick by bit.
You ain't gotta watch me work, but when I'm done, you'll see what persistence built.
Brick by brick. Brick by brick.
Late nights got me thinking about the real questions in my head I try to conceal. Speaking truths I was scared to reveal. Got me feeling something new I wanna feel.
Lost track, counting days, counting weeks. Writing songs, melodies in my sleep. No shortcuts, climb hills, it's steep. Every line genuine, promise I keep. Put emotions in the rhythm, feel the beat. Living stories every time that I speak. Never slow, I'm running forward on my feet. Every challenge I'ma rise up, can't retreat.
Tell me that you notice what I'm seeing. Feeling real alive, barely breathing. Every thought's a puzzle, hidden meaning. Writing out my truths, deeper healing. Midnight thoughts never letting me rest. Memories alive, hearts beating in chest. Words I've spoken, put in love to test. Living every second, no regrets.
Dream bigger, aim high, gotta climb. Every step worth it, taking my time. See me moving different, see me align. Writing verses, every letter I define. Elevate perspective, changing views. Overcoming doubts, making news. Never let them dictate, I choose. Life's canvas painted with different hues.
Tell me that you notice what I'm seeing. Feeling real alive, barely breathing. Every thought's a puzzle, hidden meaning. Writing out my truths, deeper healing. Midnight thoughts never letting me rest. Memories alive, hearts beating in chest. Words I've spoken, put in love to test. Living every second, no regrets.
Check, late night conversations, real talk, feet tired, but I'll never stop to walk. New visions got my future unlocked. Mind sharp, every challenge I block. Build strength from pain that I hide. Dreams vivid like I'm awake inside. Finding freedom, breaking rules apply. Got scars, yeah, but never lost my pride.
Tell me you'll stay when it gets tough. Hold me tighter when I've had enough. Life's tricky, but it's worth the stuff. We're writing stories raw and rough.
Midnight, writing thoughts, self-aware. Legends burn, lessons learned, I'm prepared. Heart strong, honest moments staying rare. Every step forward, breathing new air. Walking pathways that nobody dared. Open book, every page, feeling shared. Every line, pure truth, every word cared. Speaking from the soul, feeling unscared.
Midnight thoughts never letting me rest. Memories alive, hearts beating in chest. Words I've spoken, put in love to test. Living every second, no regrets.
Ain't no GPS for a soul that's lost. Just dirt roads and choices.
Woke up in a war I ain't asked to join. Peace ain't cheap when you're born in the noise. I've been scribbling bars on no receipts, turning trauma into tracks, pain into beats. Grew up where the locks got 3 deadbolts, where dreams just a dare wrapped in false hope. They taught me to nod, never speak my piece, so I broke the silence like a masterpiece.
No exit signs in the places I roam. Just shadows of people who call pain home. I don't run, I absorb the flame. If I survive it, I remain in the pain.
Got scars that don't bleed, but they talk back. Voices in my mind running victory laps. I've been stitched with guilt, lined with doubt. Tried to leave, but the hurt knows my route. They say man up, but don't define what that means. So I walk with my flaws like worn out jeans. These verses ain't art, they're exorcisms. Truth on my tongue, no algorithm. They want clean stories with ribbon ends. Not the parts where friends become pretend. Not the nights where you pray but feel unheard, and all you got left is a single word. Freedom ain't loud, it's quiet and earned. Like not reacting when your whole past burns. Like forgiving people who watched you break but never brought glue or stayed awake. This world don't need more filters or flash, just folks who admit they came from the ash. So I pen these lines like road flares, hoping somebody out there cares.
Exit signs in the places I roam. Just shadows of people who call pain home. I don't run, I absorb the flame. If I survive it, I remain the pain.
No map,
They told me the door's closed. I told them I never needed one.
I walk through fire with untied laces, counting scars in unfamiliar places. Never had a blueprint, just chalk in a wall, turn broken alarms into battle calls. They write scripts for the ones they pick, but I pen my own. Every bar so thick, can't box me in, can't write me out. I'm the question they fear and the answer they doubt. I don't need keys in the lock, built my way in with a beat and a knock. Didn't wait for a chance or a wave to ride. I made land with a tide, never touched the side. Yeah, I don't need keys in the lock. Hey, I'm the rhythm and shoes. I'm the truth in the wall. Carry weight that they couldn't define, but it made me sharp, every cut a line. Slept on floors that whispered my name. Now the ground I walk on knows my flame. Talk less, build more, let the silence flex. When you find your pace, you don't need their checks. Legacy ain't what they post or spin, it's the mess you clean and the strength within. This ain't luck, this ain't fate. This is what you make when the hour's late. No spotlight, no theme song playing, just the sound of truth in the beats I'm laying. I don't need keys in the lock, built my way in with a beat and a knock. Didn't wait for a chance or a wave to ride. I made land with a tide, never touched the side. Yeah, I don't need keys in the lock. Yeah, I'm the rhythm and shoes. I'm the truth in the wall. They pray for shortcuts, I built the stairs. Each step a story, no caption shares. Fell, yes, stood always. Name still calm when the storm outweighs. Don't tag me in trends, don't need your lane. I pave my voice in the cracks and strains, so next time they close that gate with a smirk, I'll be breaking ground where silence works.
Yeah. This ain't for the headlines. This one's for the nights I ain't talking about. Let me talk now. Used to sleep on thoughts that kept me up. Empty fridge, no silver cup. Mama working doubles, I ain't seen her face. Bills stacked up like dreams out of place. Skip school just to dodge them stairs. Shoes worn out and nobody cares. Friends dropped off like leaves in fall. I learned to stand with no one to call. Notebook full of lines I never spit. Wrote pain in bars before I knew it hit. Daggone ghosts like he left on red. Only lessons I got were the ones I bled. Grandma said pray, but the words got stuck. How you pray when the world don't show no love? I was 13 with a chip on my spine. Heart too old for that young boy time. No looking back, I made it here. Every tear I drop built this frontier. Broken roads and shattered maps, but I kept on walking, no collapse. No looking back, I breathe this air. Even if it hurts, I'm still right there. Tell me where was love when the lights went cold, when the landlord banged and we had no hope. Eviction notice on a birthday cake, candles lit with debt and ache. Tell me how to dream when your bed's the floor, when your stomach talks and your hope is torn. I ain't bitter, I'm built from truth. I'm the flame that dance in a matchless room. But I ain't just pain, I'm more than that. I'm the beat that rose from the faded track. Got a voice now, and the mic that listens. Every scar I earned became my mission. Little brother looking up to me, I gotta make this past something he can see. And if I fall loud and proud, cause even in loss, I won't bow down. I don't need revenge, I just need peace. Let me carve my name into relief. I've buried enough to start a war, but I'll plant seeds now, not settle scores. No looking back, I made it here. Every tear I drop built this frontier. Broken roads and shattered maps, but I kept on walking, no collapse. No looking back, I breathe this air. Even if it hurts, I'm still right there. To anyone hurting right now, I
see you ain't alone. No looking back.
They never gave me a map, no compass, no signs. Just said keep going, so I did. Blind, raised on leftovers and reruns. Taught to smile when the pain comes. Had a notebook for my secrets, cause the room never kept them. Watch folks fight over nothing, while I built worlds with crayons. Dreamed of peace like it's fiction, pray for love like it's ration. Every scar's got its own page, and every step taught me the way. Wish I had a manual, but I'm learning as I break. No manual for this life I live, just pieces of what I wish they'd give. I'm patching holes with hope and grit, still standing here, I won't quit. Took the long way, bruised and missed, but I'm here now. No manual for this. Who do you call when trust is a stranger? When hugs felt more like warning labels. I've been the rock and the broken, the loud and the barely spoken. I've been the find that meant help, the helper who never asked. Still I walk through shattered plans, like it's sand slipping through my hands. Found light in a song I wrote, truth in the lines I spoke. Never knew healing took time, or that mine could look like. No manual for this life I live, just pieces of what I wish they'd give. I'm patching holes with hope and grit, still standing here, I won't quit. Took the long way, bruised and missed, but I'm here now. No manual for this. No rules, no steps to check, just brief, just scars, and what comes next. No manual for this life I live, just pieces of what I wish they'd give. I'm patching holes with hope and grit, still standing here, I won't quit. Took the long way, bruised and missed, but I'm here now. No manual for this. But I'm here now. No manual for this. But I'm here now. No manual for this. And I don't need proof of the way I move. Every scar a blueprint, every loss improved. Let the beat breathe. I ain't here for the surface. This one's raw, unwrapped, no purchase.
Came from the silence, not the drama loops. From the back row where the broken regroup. Used to walk home with a head full of lines. Rhymes like bandages, truth in the spine. Didn't have goal, had rhythm and rage. Didn't read scripts, I tore out the page. Lunch was late, bills were loud, but my dreams never bowed to the crowd. They can you out when your shoes ain't new, when your phone cracked and your lens ain't blue. But I saw clearer than the ones with glass. Took each laugh, turned it into a path. They flex chains, I flex control. They chase names, I chase soul. Every setback I set up for gain. Every storm just sharpening rain.
No receipt for the work I've done, no barcode where I come from. Can't scan my heart for the price I paid. I'm built from stone that never fades. No receipt, just breath and burn. Each line I drop is a life I earn. You can't tag what's truly me. I walk this path with no ID.
Late nights, broke lights, notebooks, full dreams. Don't sleep when the world's this dull. I was scripting, escape in a corner booth while they posted quotes. I lived my truth, no cosign, no industry hug. Just beats on the phone and dirt in the rug. You ain't felt pain till it hugs your pride, till your own voice don't pick you off your side. Look,
I ain't perfect, I ain't fake. I made peace with every mistake. I've seen brothers turn to ghosts. I've seen silence speak the most. And when it all went dim and cold, I didn't fold, I built from mold.
Ran on empty, soul on fumes, but I spit like I'm clearing out rooms. They want hooks, I bring bricks. I ain't here for your playlist pics, no filters, no paid applause, just cuts and cars and breaking laws. I don't rap for likes, I rap for light. And if it's dark, I still ignite.
No receipt for the work I've done, no
streams measure charts, but they can't scan the weight in these parts. No receipt, just me, just fire.
Dry paint on fast walls, trying to hold when everything falls.
Yeah. Dry paint on fast walls, trying to hold when everything falls. Names, fake stories, don't call. I've been silent, but I heard it all. Dry paint on fast walls, staying still in a world that stalls. If I peel off, if I break wrong, at least I stay need flaws.
I walk where the lights don't reach, where silence got lessons it don't preach. Took time off just to learn my pace. Tired of running in someone else's race. Old friends turn pixels and names. New ones talk loud, but they play the same games. So I sit with the noise in my head, coming up with lines I ain't said, lines I ain't said. They painted the wall but forgot it was wet. Now I'm printed in layers and patterns they regret. They scraped my name off once, but it bled through. I'm the stain that the surface knew. I got blood in the blueprint, breathed in the bricks, stood tall in a room that ain't built for misfits. Hands clean, but the dirt know me by name. Been through storms where the wind forgot shame. They flex like glass, look hard, crack fast. I bend like heat, and I don't snap back. Never needed a stage to say my part. My verses ain't music, they are spare parts.
Dry paint on fast walls, trying to hold when everything falls. Names, face stories, don't call. I've been silent, but I heard it all. Dry paint on fast walls, staying still in a world that stalls. If I peel off, if I break raw, at least I stayed me flaws and
tell them I don't follow, I fracture. Take they lines and flip the chapters. Rapping ain't rhythm, it's rupture. I don't perform, I puncture. Syllables hit like loose glass on tile. Crooked but deliberate, walk my mile. Call it weird, call it art, call it what you can't define. Every word a fingerprint they'll never find.
Can't stick if you move too quick. But what if I wasn't meant to stick? What if my art was to slip, to slide through their rules, paint outside the grip?
I ain't here for applause, don't need the clap. Built my throne in a room full of trap. Didn't come for the shine, I come for the crack. In the structure, in the act, in the pack. I write in the dark with ink made of thought. Each line a world that money ain't bought. Don't rhyme just to ride the beat. I rhyme like I'm trying to stay on my feet. Or
dry paint on fast walls, trying to hold when everything falls. Names, fake stories, don't call. I've been silent, but I heard it all. Dry paint on fast walls, staying still in a world that stalls. If I peel off, if I break raw, at least I stayed me flaws and all. No code of gloss, no gallery lights, just truth cracking through what they painted right.
You ever feel too heavy for the world to carry, but too light for it to notice?
I speak with hands that been cold from the fight. Knuckles like journals, been writing all night. Too many days I wore silence as armor. Too many rooms where the quiet got louder. They call me dreamer like that's an offense, but I never stood still, even trapped in suspense. No handouts, no silver spoon fed, just a notebook, a pen, and the words they dread. I'm a paperweight soul in a hurricane mind, staying grounded while the rest try to climb. I don't fly, I hold steady through the pain. Made of thunder, but I'm walking through the rain. I'm a paperweight soul in a hurricane mind, staying grounded while the rest try to climb. I don't fly, I hold steady through the pain. Made of thunder, but I'm walking through the rain. Told to stay real in a world full of fakes, where filters hide more than 1,000 mistakes. They chase clout, I chase peace. They want trends, I want release. I write verses like lifeboats, keep me afloat. Each line a rescue from a thought I wrote. Some carry chains, I carry songs, both heavy but one moves you along.
They said my dreams were too much, said I'm too soft, too deep, too not enough. But I got a fire that don't dim in the rain. I break silence and rewire the pain. I'm a paperweight soul in a hurricane mind, staying grounded while the rest try to climb. I don't fly, I hold steady through the pain. Made of thunder but I'm walking through the rain. I'm a paperweight soul in a hurricane mind, staying grounded while the rest try to climb. I don't fly, I hold steady through the pain. Made of thunder but I'm walking through the rain. See, I don't rap for the fame or defeat. I spit for the kid who don't know what they need. For the tears they hide behind laughs and cheers. For the ones who've been drowning in their own fears. This ain't luxury, it's survival with rhythm. Each verse a mirror, each beat a decision. So when I go silent, just know I ain't gone. I'm refueling that truth I've been standing on. Paperweight ain't heavy until it's the only thing holding it all together. Yo, I don't talk too much, let my sneakers speak facts. Let's go! Woke up with thoughts that don't wait for permission. Mind running drills like this on a mission. Didn't need a throne or a gold-plated name, just a worn-out hoodie and a hunger for the flame. They talk like they built and I laid the bricks. While they scroll through trends, I was mixing up tricks. Turn the pain into puzzles, now the lines connect. Truth walks with me and it don't deflect. I don't need no parade, no shine on the chain. Just smiles in my shoes and a beat in my brain. Every step got a message, every crease got a tale. You can read my whole life in the tracks I trail. Talking my sneakers, soul in the flow. If you know, then you know. If you don't, just go. Yeah. Ain't built for the filters, I bleed in 4K. No edits in the fight, just a raw replay. They flex for applause, I flex for peace. Built a fortress from verses, now I sleep with ease. I've been tossed, I've been doubted, but I'm still composed. Got a pen like thunder and it always knows where to hit, how to flip, how to heal the sting. With a whisper or a roar, I let the rhythm swing. They said keep it safe, stay inside the design, but I crossed every line that was never mine. Didn't wait for a nod, didn't knock on the door. I just picked up my truth and ran through the flood. I don't need no parade, no shine on the chain. Just smiles in my shoes and a beat in my brain. Every step got a message, every crease got a tale. You can read my whole life in the tracks I trail. Talking my sneakers, soul in the flow. If you know, then you know. If you don't, just go. I don't talk just to talk, I write steps in the dirt. Turn silence to symphonies, rhythm from hurt. So next time they ask what my legacy means, tell them check the souls, those ain't just jeans. Let's go!
Tunnel vision, no rear view check. Heart been heavy, mind a wreck, but I keep moving. One breath, one step. They say stay grounded, but the floor kept shifting. I ain't waiting on a sign, I've been gifted. Midnight thoughts in a mid-rise place. Wrote lines that carry more weight than grace. No mentor, no shortcut, no manual. Just instinct and pain, no panhandle. I don't flex, I focus. While they posted. Snappy bars, pocket with the. Catch me walking through a storm in worn vans. Talk less, move smart, never forced hands. They want filters, I give film. Shot raw, uncut, no chill. I ain't waiting on trends to spin back. I built this brick with syntax, tunnel vision, no detours. Straight line till the scene roars. Tunnel vision, not looking back. Clear path even when it's black. I got fire that don't fade. Even rain can't wash it away. Tunnel vision, I stay on track. Ain't no slip with no weights on my back. Let them talk, let them play. I'll be the one that won't look away. Phone blow blowing up, but I'm locked in. My time costs more than they drop in. Got a mind like a vault, ain't no leaks. Been up for a night, still feeling peak. Not about status, I'm about pace. Not about clout, I'm about grace. They want fame in a flash, I want legends that last.
There's silence when the plan's in play, but noise don't build a legacy anyway. You see, I don't rap to impress, I rap to express. And there's no mask on this mic, what you hear is my unrest. Tunnel vision, not looking back. Clear path even when it's black. I got fire that don't fade, even rain can't wash it away. Tunnel vision, I stay on track. Ain't no slip when the weight's on my back. Let them talk, let them play, I'll be the one that won't go away. Tunnel vision, no applause needed, just miles traveled, alone but undefeated.
Yeah. You know that feeling when the screen lights up, but it's not them? That's this one. Typed a message, deleted twice, said I'm fine, but I lied, no surprise. Midnight thoughts in a quiet room, swear your ghost still knows my mood. Scrolling up through what we said, memories pixelated, left on red. Tried to move like you never mattered, but every track I drop still sounds shattered. I know I said I'm good alone, but that was just a voice note tone. Wish you'd hit me back, even if it's just to say you won't.
You left me on red, like unread lines, but I keep rereading every sign. Tried to forget, but your name still shines, even when it's not on mine. Left on red, left behind, but I still write you every line.
You left mid-scene, no curtain call, no apology, just missed calls. I built a bridge at a late night tracks, hoping you'd walk back. Facts, inbox full of songs you'll never hear. Still dropping 16s just to clear the fear. I spit bars like the therapy, but I ain't healed, just lyrically neat. All these beats, just me talking to you. You don't answer, but I keep speaking. Maybe I'm not trying to get through, maybe I just don't know how to stop leaking.
You left me on red, like unread lines, but I keep rereading every sign. Tried to forget, but your name still shines, even when it's not on mine. Left on red, left behind, but I still write you every line.
If this was the last verse I ever send, would you finally read it then?